Hi Fairies, I'm Rebecca Lee, the founder of SilkFairy, and today, in conjunction of International Women's Day, we would like to talk about and celebrate about the resilience in women out there. So today we have absolute privilege of having a remarkable woman. She's a stage 4 lung cancer and brain cancer survivor, a devoted mom of 3 beautiful girls, and the founder of Singapore Lactation Bakes.
Hello everyone, I'm Joanna, the founder of Singapore Lactation Bakes.
Join us as we hear Joanna Goy's incredible story of overcoming challenges, finding balance and building a thriving business. Get ready to be inspired. Welcome Joanna!
Thank you.
So Joanna, you have been through so much and your story is incredibly inspiring. What is your personal definition of resilience?
To me, resilience is to find an inner strength that you didn't know you have, and to really stand up against all odds, as well as to keep telling yourself that it's okay if I fall, but what's more important is that I stand up the next time.
True. Very good. You went from banking to baking. Yeah, same. From financial reports to lactation cookies. What inspired you to be an entrepreneur?
What happened for Singapore Lactation Bakes was that it actually happened from a very personal experience. I was a very low supply mom, and I had 3 beautiful girls. So for my first girl, I actually fell into depression because I thought that I did not have enough milk, and I beat myself over it for so much that I had a hard time even accepting my own child at the time. So when it comes to the second child, I started to do more research, and then started from a small group of friends where I shared this creation, and it quickly became something. Yeah. And it was never about cookies. It's always about supporting moms through their most difficult yet most fulfilling journey.
So Joanna, can you share with us any pivotal moment or a pivotal moment in your life that changed the way you see challenges?
I think that's actually quite obvious. I have cancer, right? So I'm sure one of the largest pivotal moment was when I had cancer. I remember when I first had it, before any treatment, I had insomnia for many nights. I had insomnia, it's not because I was afraid. I had insomnia because I was sleeping with my children at that time, and I was so afraid that my child will sleep with a mom and wake up and the mom was dead the next moment. And this whole journey has been such a roller coaster that I think it pivoted a lot of how I view things, how I view my timing, how I view my business, how I view the entire 人生观 and I'm glad I got cancer because I kind of 领悟 things. 领悟英文叫什么？领悟 is I kind of realized like what life is about in my 30s, and I don't think a lot of people will even understand many points at this point of time.
That's true, really. Honestly speaking, I think at least you really know the deeper sense of what life is all about, right? But this is the first time I'm hearing people saying that they are glad they get cancer.
No, it is because this provides us an opportunity to realize. It gave us the opportunity to, gave me an opportunity to take a deeper look into my life and what life is really about. We are all unknowingly in a rat race.
Yes.
We are all unknowingly, when we graduate, we just went to the banking and then we just chased the number and then we got chased by our bosses and then we came out thinking that we have more time for ourselves, and then yet we are still chasing our own numbers with our own business.
Yes.
And I realized that when's the last time, Rebecca, you saw a mirror, saw yourself, and you say, "Thank you, Rebecca, you done well." When's the last time? And I didn't do that until I got cancer. So I got cancer to thank also lah.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm reflecting right now. When's the last time that I ever thanked myself? I think never. Because we always think that we don't do enough, right, as a woman, right?
Correct. So it's important.
Yeah.
Please go to the mirror right now and tell yourself, I've done well.
Well.
Yes, you've done well.
Yeah, thank you. So, were there specific books or like people or experiences that shaped your journey from banking to baby industry? Even though both starts with B, but it's a totally different industry altogether.
I think first and foremost it is my children. You know, they are my pillar at that time, and they are still my pillar right now. And they are literally my role model. They're basically a role model because you know there's so many times that children actually says things that we are unexpected, and that you are like, wow, I have lost this part of me many years ago. And am I answering the question?
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's not about answering questions. It's more like a discussion, sharing. Because what we want to share with our Silk community is basically to see how resilient women can be out there, and what are the challenges. And you're not alone, right? Everyone are going through the same thing, but all with different unique journey.
And of course, I am very blessed to be surrounded by a group of very strong, supportive women as well. And I think this is something that men doesn't get, you know. You don't have like International Men Days, right? And this is where I think it's a beautiful part about ladies. It's a very beautiful part about us. And a lot of my friends actually ask me, you are so strong, Jo. I really think that I will not react the same way as you are. You know what's my answer? You're a mom, right? You're a woman, right? You have people that you love, right? Then trust me, if it happens to you, you will react the same way, because we are built this way. Women are built to be stronger than men in some sense. We are built in character-wise. Maybe men are like stronger in
different ways.
Maybe physically, because maybe they're more logical, but we are stronger in our own way inside, where we can pick ourselves up, and then we can just move forward and, you know, carry on with our life and
bounce back. We kind of bounce back fast.
And I think one very strong part about women is that we are very good in finding support system.
Yes.
And and it is something that's very important, and I feel very blessed, and that I have a group of strong friends around me that really support me through many different times. And one example was that we celebrate every little wins. You know, we managed to wake up correct you managed to wake up today. Celebrate.
Every milestone counts, right?
Yes,
every day counts. That's amazing. So just wanted to know, like, you were diagnosed with stage 4 lung and brain cancer, yet here you are thriving, running a business, raising 3 children. How do you maintain hope and positivity through it all? I think I raised like 2 children, and I also want to, I cannot make it already, and a dog. What more, a thriving business, right? So how do you do it? And I know you are one of the most positive person, to be honest. Jo is a friend, and I love her positivity. It's infectious.
Oh, thank you. If I say I'm always positive, it's 假的啦. Nobody is like that. Nobody is perfect in that sense. In fact, this year resolution for myself is to heal inner trauma that I just realized from chatting with ChatGPT. And so I remember there was once where this year January I had this baby fair. So if you're free to come to baby fair and find me, okay? But anyway, I was in baby fair, and then at that time I was suspected to have new cancer in my brain. And it was during the fair that my husband actually received the phone call from my doctor, my on-call, and he said that my brain was cleared. And I was like, oh, that's very good, but I didn't have any feeling inside. And I was telling my husband that I didn't know why I don't have feeling about it. I'm like, oh, just okay lor. But I started tearing, And when I teared, I didn't even know. I only started realizing that I was tearing where I can feel the drops at my chin. And that prompted me to have a deeper reflection. And I realized that I might be having a trauma from this whole cancer thing. Positivity is very easy. Just don't ask questions. Okay? If anything happened to you, don't ask like, why am I? Don't spiral into this little thing. And yeah, but because of that, I think my survival mode is just to numb off everything. Yeah, and I'm learning myself as well.
That's amazing. Yeah, so on the entrepreneur side, your thriving business, Singapore Lactation Bakes, has been around since 2015 and has grown to be a trusted brand among mothers. What has been the most rewarding part of being an entrepreneur for you?
Okay, when I was a banker, we grow money, right?
Yeah.
And then now that I am a baker, I grow milk in a sense. So I think the most fulfilling part in a lot of ways is also tied to my cancer story actually. So when we are all in chemo wards, when everybody is just lying there and receiving the chemo, and everybody is just resting, but I didn't allow myself to do that. So I was the only one who are working or studying. So because of this thing, of this, it actually helped me to attain my IPCLC certification and helping moms. So there are days where I am doubtful of myself as well. Am I doing correctly? Am I really helping a community where I really care and love about so much? But when there are moms who PM me, who and slip me some messages to thank me. There are moms who really appreciate me. There are moms who come down for baby fair and say, thank you, Joe. There are dads who came about. There are moms who came with baby and say, baby is 4 years old now and thank you so much 4 years ago. And yeah, I think the most rewarding part was that I knew that despite my very sickly self, I managed to touch someone's life in a very different way. Yeah.
Wow, that's so deep. I need a tissue right now. Yeah, I mean, hearing your stories, like you wear so many hats. You are a business owner, advocate. Just now you mentioned your IBCLC certification, and then you are a mother on top of it all. How do you balance and prioritize your well-being? There's so many things. We really all have 24 hours a day.
There's no way that we can balance lah. Let's not all cheat ourselves, okay? There's no way we can balance ourselves when we have so much hat. But I guess there's someone you really need to thank and love first before other cups can be filled, and that is your own. I started loving myself a lot more. Cannot say a little bit more. A lot more. There are times where we need me time. This is not just a man's privilege, okay? We need our me time as well. So I watch a lot of drama, very useless show. Okay, cannot say useless. Okay, very relaxing show.
We need the drama to sponsor us.
Okay, I watch a lot of anime also. I try my best lah. The only thing I can say is to try your best lah. Yeah. I'm not always very responsive on my phone. It's not because I never see your email. It's just that I just prioritize myself at the time. Okay, I will reply later.
Yeah.
So doesn't mean I don't love you.
Agree.
But it just means that I need the time to refill my own meter inside. And I think this is very important.
Yeah.
So once you can fill up yourself and your cup is full, right? Then you overflow to other people. Like champagne glass, the first glass, which is yourself, must be full first. Then it will go down balancedly to the rest of the whole entire champagne tower.
I love this analogy because I love champagne. So
let's have some later.
So a lot of women, I think, we don't know how to prioritize ourselves because we always feel like we need to do this because we are doing so many things, but it's quite invisible. Like people don't know that we have invisible octopus hand, right? So, wow, amazing. It's true. Self-prioritizing, self-love is very important. It's not selfish, but loving yourself before we love others, so that we can love others.
Yeah.
So, for your Singapore Lactation Bakes, what's next, and what are the pipelines? Anything interesting coming up?
There are some products that is coming out. We are finally overseas as well.
Ooh, congratulations!
And apart from in the Singapore market, we're also in Malaysia right now.
Yay!
And yes, and right now I think in Malaysia we are available in over 50 locations. And I hope that it can go to more countries as well. To spread the love that when you're pumping in the middle of the night, you're not alone. You have 7 lactation bakes there for you as well.
Amazing. Yeah. For SilkFairy communities, we have a lot of Malaysians in our communities in Malaysia. So if you're out there watching, Singapore Lactation Bakes is there in Malaysia right now.
Correct. It's called SLB. Okay, so you can just search my SLB cookies.
Yeah. I know, Joe, you always often encourage people, women, especially mothers, not to measure their worth by the ounces of pump.
Correct.
So what message do you have to women, who feel like they are not enough or never enough?
Why should you be enough in the first place? Right? So you have to accept the capacity that you can get first. First know yourself, then love yourself, then that is not a question anymore, right? You are always enough in a sense. I cannot answer that, but I guess that's the only thing that I can think of. Yeah.
So you're always enough, right, ladies? You're always
You're
enough.
always enough. Yes, but I guess the only reason why you don't see that yourself is enough because you are not filling your own cup.
Yeah, go and watch. Stop doing whatever you're doing and go and watch your Netflix or that fulfill your meter, your love meter for yourself.
Alright.
Okay. So if you can go back to your younger self, right? That if you can reflect and go back to your younger self, what is one thing you're going to tell your younger self?
Nothing, because I don't think I will change a thing. Why should we? Because it is our experience that shaped us to the way we are now. If I were to give my younger self any shortcut, I don't think I would be like this now. So nothing. I'll just probably give her more money to doll up herself.
To love, self-love, right?
Yeah.
Prioritize yourself, sleep in nice silk bedding.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So you work with so many centers in communities in Singapore and as well as globally because online, right? Breastfeeding moms, small business owners, and even fellow cancer survivors. So what does woman supporting women means to you?
Woman supporting women means one thing. To me, it means that you don't have to be for that someone 24/7. But when it's and it is the that my friend needs help and that to me is very powerful. It's the moment.
We synchronize that moment. That's amazing because I'm a big advocate of women supporting women, just like how today Joe is supporting us in the Silk communities. We want to share with you this kind of story, encourage all of you, and vice versa as well. So Joanna, your journey is one of courage, resilience, and transformation. Before we wrap up, is there any message that you would like to leave with our Silk community, and what would it be?
Okay, so it means I am here for you. I'm not competing with you. I think this is something that women also have, which is kind of our weakness, right? The more closer we are, the more we compete. I want you to be good. I don't want you to be better than me. So I guess this is a huge weakness in this community as well. So just be for that someone, women, your friend, without the competition. Just tell her I am here with you, and you know I hear you, I see you, and my thoughts are with you. So yeah, and we grow stronger together.
Yeah, I agree. It's not competition. We grow together and we actually
Wow,
move
actually it's
forward
quite difficult to say
together.
this out.
Move
Yeah.
forward together. I know it's difficult, but once
Yeah.
we have that passion and really genuine, mission and vision,
Yeah.
I believe that we are able to grow stronger together rather than just one woman running ahead of the race, but in a pack we are stronger together. Just
Correct.
like I would say, just like Beyonce say, who runs the world? Girls.
Yes. and together, when one woman rise, I think we all will rise
Up
together.
together. Yeah, that's amazing. Wow, Joanna, your story is so inspiring that I'm like left speechless. So thank you for your vulnerability, your strength, your
you.
wisdom with us today. You are a shining example of what possible that where we can embrace resilience and strength and positivity to pursue our passion, regardless of any condition that you are. Don't let any setbacks hold you back in terms of anything. So thank you again, Joanna, and remember, Silk communities, your journey is unique to yourself. Your strength is within you. Keep shining, and celebrate the amazing woman that you are. So happy International Women's Day! So don't forget to check out our promo for International Women's Day. We would like to honor all of you to self-love, self-prioritize yourself. 20% off SilkFairy all items for the month of March.
Wow.